Welcome back. Still to come, we have all the latest TV gossip from Billie Piper joining Little Britain to Shane Ritchie quitting EastEnders. Both of those things have question marks on them, so we will reveal the truth behind those stories a little later. Plus, Eurovision hopeful Javine on her biggest challenge yet.
Now though, incontinence is a condition usually associated with the elderly, but in fact a staggering 1 in 3 adults have problems controlling their bladders, younger adults, and women are 4 times more prone to it than men.
It can be an embarrassing condition that many sufferers find difficult to talk about. Well, Marianne Brooke is here to talk about her problem with it. She first developed incontinence when she was only 40, and she's lived with the condition for 7 years. She's here now with Dr. Chris, who has lots of gadgets and products to help. Marianne, thank you for coming very much indeed. 7 years you spent really worrying about it, and you were an ex-nurse, yes. So you knew about it, but you still didn't go to your GP.
No, I thought I could tackle the problem myself.
What did you think the problem was?
I just thought it was most likely to be loss of muscle tone, and I needed to start doing something about it. So.
Although perversely, you're a very fit person. You go to the gym a lot, and it was going to the gym that caused you the incontinence.
Well, initially it started before I started going to the gym. It was the old sneeze and the cough, and then I really enjoy keeping fit, so I was going to the gym, and then it started to interfere with that, particularly if I was doing something that involved jumping, lifting weights, that sort of thing.
So what things did you try?
I tried the pelvic floor exercises, the Kegel exercises, but I found that I just couldn't remember to do them regularly, so they didn't really work for me.
You're supposed to do them every time you look at your watch.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3 times a day, and I was really busy. I just didn't remember to do them.
Yeah. So you tried pads and all sorts of things, constantly looking for new research, new information. And then you found, how long ago?
January, I read an article in Woman magazine. And it seemed to be just what I was looking for.
So which one was it then?
This one, the Athena. And I liked it because it was cordless and it looked discreet. And
Dr. Chris, how does that work?
Well, what you have to remember is that this is a weakness and loss of power of the muscles that lie across the bottom of your pelvis, like a hammock of muscles supporting the bladder, the bowel, the uterus, etc. Of course, yes, they get weakened through pregnancy, childbirth, menopause, family as well, family history. If your mother or older sisters have had it, you might be prone to it. Was it in the family at all?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know, obviously, because people don't talk about it. So you don't know if mum had it or the elder sister's got it. So the device she's used, called Athena, this is the latest device. It's a remote control device. Now that's like a tampon inserted into the vagina, and the device is just switched on from here, and you adjust the current, and it sends a sort of a stimulus to the muscles, a tingling sensation to the muscles, rather like the slender tones that you use on your external muscles.
And then let go.
That's right. And this is doing it at a much higher rate.
Clever.
I mean, just to give you an idea, I've got one that's not a cordless one. It's one of the older types. I'll just switch this on. Do you want to just grip that with your hand?
Yeah.
Now this is called NeuroTrack. I'm just going to increase the current gradually. Oh, it's not that.
Well, have
make a fist around it. A whole fist. I'll move the current down then.
Okay. No, all right. I couldn't find it. Go on.
Can you feel a tingle?
Yes. Oh.
Oh, it's not painful. Is it?
Your hair's standing up on it.
Yes. Oh, well, hang on a minute. Would you like to put that in a sensitive area?
So, was it uncomfortable?
No.
No?
Oh, no.
No?
In fact,
obviously you're going to make sure that you're using a voltage that is comfortable for you. So it wasn't something that you found difficult to get used to.
No, not at all. And there is a suggested setting that you start with, and obviously everybody's different, so you can adjust.
So how many times a day did you use yours?
Twice a day, 15 minutes.
And it was absolutely fine?
She used it for 8 to 12 weeks, and after 8 weeks it was very much improved.
Wow.
And then now I just use it twice a week. And
so you've got all sorts of other
and the problem,
things
as you just said there, the problem solved.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Absolutely.
You had maintenance dose. How often did you say?
Twice a week.
Twice a week. Yeah.
Are they expensive, these machines?
Well, that's about $195. but you see, you've got the convenience, the remote control, etc., and adjusting the frequency, the strength of the current going into the muscle. The patient's not responding.
Well, thank you, Dr. Chris, and thank you very much, Marianne. That was very good of you, and I'm glad it's all solvable. Totally solvable, so you don't have to suffer anymore.
And as you said, you weren't embarrassed. You felt annoyed, but it was something that you could get a handle on and sort it out. Heading for a break now. Still to come, we've all the big news from the small screen. Sharon Marshall and Paul